we're going to get to see the balance patch here with two very good players. We have, in the bottom right, Illias as the purple Protoss. And in the top left, Papapanda as the red Zerg. Let me know if this music is too loud, guys. Bit of confusion as if the semifinals are best of 5 or best of 3. Either way, we just want to see some StarCraft. Overlord moving out for Panda here. Pylon on the low ground. Music is a little loud for me, honestly. Okay. Gateway's coming down. Hatchery for Panda. Looks like a 17 hatch build. More drones coming on out. That scouting probe moving out after the gateway here to see if he is being 12 pulled. The infamous 12 pull that all us Protoss players love to hate. Illias moving on up that ramp. Panda not going to see that probe. He's going to give that drone a little tickle. He sees the pull timing and the gas. Now, does he go over here and check out this third? We'll have to see what he does. Cybercore going down at the natural wall here. He is going to scout this third out possibly here. If he doesn't control this probe wrong, he does find it. So, Illias now has a choice to make. He knows the Zerg took a greedy third hatch. We'll see what happens. That gasless hatch, that gasless 3 hatch opening, I see a lot of Zergs do that. And, you know, sometimes you gotta spank them for it. We'll see what Illias does. Very fast Twilight coming down here. We may see some Adept play. First unit of choice is a charge, or is going to be a Zealot. So instead of Adepts, it could be a charge lot play. We'll see what he does. The Overlord gonna see that Twilight Council. Very important information for Panda there. Robo going down in the main. Interesting. We have a Twilight Robo opener here against the 3 hatch gasless Zerg. Circling speed, not on the way for Panda. Is he going to start that Zergling speed? Or are we going to do something else with that gas? Charge on the way for Illias. A lot of Zealots getting cranked out here. His scouting pylon for sneaky elevator play over there on the left. And there it is, a Roach Warren. So we are skipping the Ling phase entirely here. Panda wants to go straight to Roach. And we're going to have a little Terran jam session while the Zealot goes to work on these rocks. More gates coming down for Illias. The Evo chamber wall getting in position here. Could potentially be very good against this charge lot opening with some spines behind it and transfuses. We will see what Panda decides to do here. More drones coming out. The gateway count is too damn high. 2 base. Here it comes. The Warp Prism charge is almost done. We are going to get to see firsthand how these prism changes affect this 2 base pressure from Protoss into Zerg. This is the targeted balance that the patch sought to address. We will see how it affects Illias and his aggression here. +1 attack on the way. And 1 Roach in production here. You're not going to get those fast warp ins, not easily. There is no Queen here to pressure though, she has been sniped. So in this case, the Prism doesn't get killed. Okay, Zealots coming up into the main here. Keep an eye on the production tab here for both players. 5 roaches in production, 1 spine. The Zealot's going to get some damage here. 2 queens down for Panda. This is looking rough. The drones. Oh, the drones. Another roach pops out. Zealot's going to be focused fired onto the queen here. A little bit of micro. Going to keep that queen alive, hopefully. Unfortunate for Panda there. He's trying to do his best to macro under this pressure. This Zealot finding a lot of value. These slow warp-ins coming into play here. The Zealots will be there for quite a while. Giving the Zerg time to get more units out. So pre-balanced, those Zealots would have been fighting about 8 seconds ago. We'll see if it makes a difference here. Panda sustaining a lot of damage. Here comes the roach reinforcements. We're up to 7 roaches now. Those charge lots gonna get shut down. I don't think a second warp-in is gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna see firsthand here the slow warp-in coming into play. Those Zealots not finishing before the roaches can snipe 4 of them. That is huge. The prism under fire. Wow, guys, there you see it right there. That's the change. That change actually going to keep Panda in the game here. I didn't even see this charge lot that gets separated into the natural here. He's up to 3 kills. Another drone pickup there. Okay, the roach count getting high. I would expect a counterattack out of Panda here. We'll see what the Zerg chooses to do. Let's keep an eye on our Protoss player here. So the immortal count is increasing. Gonna be very strong against those roaches. He has no shield batteries at the natural wall. A lot of roaches moving across the map here for Panda, trailing that warp prism. The retaliatory strike on its way. He does have sentries ready to go. 2 immortals pop out. That's really all you need. That first roach gonna get blasted. Oh, 1 more force field there is huge. There it is. Those roaches are gonna get massacred. The immortals are picked up. He's on the chase. Protoss Roach Exterminator here at your service. What's Panda's response behind here? Getting that 3rd base back up. He sustained quite a bit of economic damage from that early charge lot pressure. The immortals going to town on these poor roaches. The humanity. If you're a Zerg player, close your eyes. He's going to move out against this hatchery again. Now, hatcheries do take quite a bit of damage when immortals shoot them. Immortals quite good at killing buildings. Those roaches not going to do a lot against the immortal there. The barrier ability is juggled. The immortal's now into the hit points. Shields are gone. Quick pickup there. And he gets the heck out of there. So, in a pre-balanced state, this prism could deploy and warp in here in 4 seconds, and now it's going to take 11 for these Zealots to come down. Let's see if it's enough time for the Zerg to get reinforcements. That is the target of this balance change. So let's take an eye. We don't want to miss any action, but Protoss looks like he's getting his defenses up here. Forge is down, and there's a Twilight Archives. The Zealots and the Immortals move in. GG is called by Panda. Too much economic damage from that early charge lot attack. Excellent response from Illias there to the gasless 3 hatch, pushing that aggression onto the macro-oriented Zerg. So our first game goes to Illias there, the purple Protoss. Great game out of both players. Did I say Twilight Archives? Templar Archives. I'm doing my best, alright, Mag? These things happen. I called Colossus Stalker like 3 times. They look like big stalkers. They're granddaddy stalkers, right? Now I want a mode where Colossus can blink. Give me that upgrade. Can you imagine blinking Colossus? And make him shoot up, like, you know, like give him an AoE attack against Mutus. Then Protoss will be fun. You can take the Warp Prism away then. Oh, I appreciate that. It's nice of you to say. I have watched a lot of StarCraft, so I do have that in my corner. Alright, and we are just waiting to get Game 2 underway here. Let's flip back to our bracket. So it looks like Wolfsha is the other semi-finalist. He will be going against either Undetected or Grasson, depending on how that round 2 game goes. And I have the webcam off on this. There we go. Yes, the Twilight Archives, the new Protoss building that combines the Twilight Council and the Templar Archives into one structure. That would be great, along with Colossus that have an anti-air attack and can blink. I'm really eager to see the balance changes on the 15th, to see what else the balance department has in stock for us. These Protoss changes, although they are controversial, I believe that they are a good change for the game, because the Zerg not being able to use their defensive advantage, their defender's advantage when they're being attacked by that 2-base Protoss pressure, is very significant. And we saw it firsthand there. Illias, a very capable Protoss player, trying to warp in those Zealots on the slow prism, was not able to reinforce fast enough. So, you saw firsthand the effects of the balance change there. Alright, game 2 going to be on Acropolis. Both players are ready. And let's get this game 2 underway. I know that the changes are controversial. They are. However, the 2-base Protoss pressure against the Zerg in its current state on the ladder is pretty obscene at higher levels. It is oppressive how fast the Protoss can reinforce, so I feel like it's a good change for the game. And I'm a Protoss player myself. In the top left, we have the purple Protoss, Illias, with that awesome forged probe skin. And in the bottom right, our red Zerg, the Zerg hero that we all want, Papapanda. Can he pull a game off of Illias, who is so far undefeated in this series? And let's add a point. There we go. So we see a very fast pull coming down here out of Panda. However, Illias, as he's shown before, that pylon scout going to be very beneficial for him this game. He is going to catch this pull in time. Yes, the Nidus is another issue entirely. I'm not talking about a Nidus. I just feel that, I feel like Niduses would be perfect if they just cost a little bit more. They're just too cheap right now. The fact that they're so inexpensive that Zergs will just throw them wherever and don't really have to think about it. They should just cost a little bit more, and I think Niduses would be fine. So you get a little bit of an extractor trick to get ourselves up to 16 supply there. The probe is going to spot that 12 pull. Drone over here doing his best to interrupt the wall. Full wall. Nope, not quite a full wall down from Illias there. Ooh, a little hatchery block. But joke's on Panda. He didn't want to take that base anyway. Drops the 20 pylon. No second gas yet from Illias. Yeah, I mean, the warp prism changes, you know, it's controversial. Okay, so here comes those first lings. I think the warp prism change is a step in the right direction. I think that there should be other adjustments that will make it more balanced. It's not all about the Protoss. Okay, so the ling's going to start to go to town on this gateway here. That Zealot needs to get in there. The depths are coming out here. Okay, there is no ling speed on the way for Panda. That is an important detail to point out here. So the Adept are going to be able to push those lings away. Now, if this hatchery finishes, we're going to see some really interesting game here. It's going to be close. It does finish. Wow. Okay, so that hatchery finishing out of Panda there. Very curious. So he's going to go ahead and target those larvae down. Pylon block here for Illias. Now let's take a look at what our Zerg player is doing at home. Looks like no tech. Both players a little thrown off, perhaps, by this unusual opening here. Okay, those broodlings gonna pop out. Probably not gonna kill anything. Zealots are very tanky. He says, I ain't scared of you, broodlings. Oh, he's gonna get a little low. Oh, wow, the broodlings do get a kill there. That's something. So we're up to 4 adepts, 5 adepts here. Shade's coming across. The Overlord will spot that out. The pylon has been taken down for Panda. Still no link speed on the way. The Nidus Worm goes down. Alright. It is worth mentioning that Illias is supply blocked now that that pylon has died. So he's really going to depend on these adepts to secure himself this game here. Timing on that queen, very fortunate for Illias. Less so for Panda. Only 4 lings. Oh no, this is not looking good for Panda. That's too many adepts. I don't think you can surround that. He's gonna try. The queen comes out. The lings finding spots. Oh man, the drone count down to 3, down to 2. There's the GG. A tough loss for the Zerg player there.